What's up, Coach Colin Castello here with ShotMechanics Basketball again, and today we've got 5 basketball shooting drills that you can do by yourself. To be a better shooter, you've got to work on your game. Now, the only issue is not everybody has a workout partner or a shooting gun or something like that to work on. So instead, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you 5 drills that I love to do by myself to get a great workout and to improve your shooting. Now, before we jump into it, I want to let you know you can get a free copy of my 7-day shooting challenge. All you got to do is click the button above or the link in the description to get instant access today. It's 7 days worth of workouts. It's going to change the way you think about your training, and it's going to increase your shooting percentage probably the first couple days that you try it. That's how powerful it is. Now, the first drill we're going to do to kind of help shooting by yourself is we're going to shoot off of a 2 bounce. So we're going to work on kind of a curl series from the baseline, and we're going to work on our footwork and our catch timing. A lot of times players, when they're working on shooting, is they just practice in the most optimal situations, right? But in a game, it's never going to be very optimal. Most of the time, the passes are going to be high, they're going to be late, the defender is going to be on you. So for this drill, we're going to simulate that timing, that footwork to try to get a jump shot off. So you're going to start down on the baseline, down here. All you're going to do is you're going to throw the ball up to yourself past the 3-point line. Now the key is we're going to let it bounce twice, and then we're going to catch and shoot. So I'm going to start down here on the baseline. I'm going to throw it up. There's 1 bounce, 2 bounce. I didn't throw it far enough, and I'm going to catch out here, get my jumper up. Now the reason why this is great is because number 1, the bounces aren't always going to be perfect, so I'm going to have to change my timing, change my footwork. Number 2, it's going to force me to try to get my body around on the catch, right? So on that second bounce, when I'm coming through and I got it, I don't want to catch, turn, and shoot. Instead, I want to be catching and turning all in one motion. So as soon as my hands touch the basketball, I'm already ready to get my shot up. That's going to help my speed. It's going to help my targeting and my accuracy as well. Does that make sense? So you're going to get 2 high bounces. Now what's great about this drill is the bounces aren't always going to be perfect, right? If I don't get it out to the 3-point line, maybe I throw it a little short and it drops down right here, that's okay. I still want you shooting wherever you get the basketball. The game of basketball is always going to change on you. You might want to shoot a 3, but if the pass gets you in here, that's where you got to take your shot, right? So what we're going to do, 2 bounces. Once you get a shot on this side, you're going to relocate back down to the baseline on this side. Exact same thing going opposite. I'm throwing one up, waiting on it, second bounce, loading up, firing into my shot, right? Again, we want to wait on it. That way we're getting our timing, our footwork down perfect. All right, so the next one we got is the behind the back at the mid-range. So you're going to start on one wing over here. You're going to spin the ball to yourself, catch ready to attack, and we're going to start with the behind the back going towards the outside. We're going 1 dribble, pull up into 15, just like this. So we're pop, coming up, shot up at the mid-range. Once we get this shot up, we're going to get our rebound. Then we're going to run out to the other side. We're going to dribble sprint to the 3-point line. So I'm dribble sprint, just like this. I'm going to plant, ball staying in my outside hand the whole time, and I'm going to hit another behind the back to change direction, pop, and then pop to the mid-range again. I'm just going to repeat that back and forth. Now, you don't always have to shoot at the exact same spot. I can move down to the corners, I can move up the wing, I can move it around. The only key is I'm always going to dribble up with my outside hand. I'm always going to plant a behind the back with my outside hand, right? I love this drill because number 1, it's really easy to do if you're shooting by yourself because you don't need a rebounder. And number 2, it's great to work on targeting and quick pop on that mid-range jumper because as soon as I hit this, I got to get my eyes around and on target as soon as I come into the shot. So you're just going to move around, opposite sides on each shot. All right, so the next drill we're going to do is we're going to do out curls from the mid-range. So again, we're going to start from the baseline just like before. Start kind of down here by the block. You're going to throw the ball up to yourself off the bounce to the outside. And as I do that, I'm going to throw it up and I'm going to curl around the elbow and go get it. If we can get it in 1 bounce, that's great. If you get in 2 bounce, that works as well. Again, we're just working on that footwork timing. And a lot like the first drill that we worked on, as I come through, I want to work on targeting, getting my eyes up as soon as I'm gathering the basketball, right? Big mistake that a lot of players make is they'll catch, they'll get ready to shoot, and they won't find the rim until the very last second. So really work on gathering that basketball, getting your eyes up, and trying to really get those shoulders all the way around early. What I love about this drill is it really forces you out of your comfort zone because you're catching moving away from the basket. But it's pretty game realistic. A lot of the times in an actual basketball game, you're catching moving away from the basket because the defense is pressuring you out, right? So once I get a shot on this side, same thing, I'm going to relocate to the opposite. I've got my elbow right there. I'm going to throw it up, work on the touch, out curl, boom, catch, shot. Again, work on loading those hips, spring as quick as you can as soon as your fingers touch leather. All right, so for the next drill, I'm gonna get 4 shots on one side of the floor, then I'm gonna switch and get 4 shots on the other side of the floor. And we're working on one dribble pull-up jump shots. So we're gonna start at the 3-point line, spin the ball to yourself. The 4 shots we're gonna get is number 1, pull up going to our right. We're gonna get it, come back to our spot. Next shot, we're gonna go pull up going to our left. So we're shooting 2 mid-rangers to start. Third shot we're gonna do is we're gonna go sidestep to our right for a 3. Fourth one we're catching, sidestep to our left for our 4th. Now, the key is we wanna get moving forward on the first 2, moving laterally or sideways on the second 2. Once I get that 4th shot up, I'm switching sides, coming back out this direction. Same thing. First one we're going 1 dribble, pull up to the right. Second one we're going 1 dribble, pull up to the left. Third one we're going lateral separation to the right. Fourth one we're going lateral separation to the left. Remember, with this drill, really push yourself trying to get as much space on those dribbles as you can. Pretend like there's a defender in front of you and you're trying to get away from them, right? Once I get 4 on this side, I'll switch, go back and forth. You can get as many reps as you want to on this. And you don't always have to shoot the series from the exact same spot. You can do it from the corners, mid-wing, top of the key, wherever you want. We're just going back and forth so we're getting looks on both sides. All right, so for the next drill, we're gonna get some conditioning in. We're gonna do baseline sprint 3. So you're gonna start down here in the corner, just like this. You're gonna spin the ball to yourself. You're gonna get a catch and shoot jump shot, just like that in the corner. As soon as you let it fly and it's going towards the hoop, you're going to sprint towards it. You're gonna try to catch it as soon as you can. Coming through, then you're gonna sprint out to the opposite 3-point line, set your feet, shot up. Again, same thing back and forth. Sprinting to the other side, getting out, setting your feet, load, shot, fire. The key that I want you pushing here is speed, Once you get to the corner and you're getting ready to shoot, don't turn and kind of set your feet and set up and take your time. I want that shot to be fast, right? We're working on quick targeting, we're working on conditioning, and we're working on getting that shot up as quick as we possibly can. And if it's a long rebound, because that's gonna happen, you're gonna have one go off along this direction, that's all right. Chase it down and then shoot it back wherever you get it on the 3-point line. So if it goes to the top of the key, chase it down, shoot from the top of the key, and then come back to the corner, right? So don't chase it down and then run all the way back to the corner and go back and forth just like that. Shoot it wherever it bounces to. Again, this is a great drill for conditioning. I like to end workouts with this a lot of the times, and it's perfect because if you don't have a rebounder, you're going towards the hoop anyway. If this video helped you out, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then hit the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything out for request, so leave it down below and hopefully I'll get to it. And don't forget, if you're new to ShotMechanics, you're going to want to get a free copy of my 7-day shooting challenge. It's 7 days worth of free workouts that's going to turbocharge your jump shot and help you score more points almost immediately. People are loving it across the world, and it's really going to kind of revolutionize your training. So definitely want to check that out. Again, I'm Coach Colin with ShotMechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching, and until next time, splash on.